OK, let's turn our attention to the Manchester derby then, because last night, a bad performance from Manchester United means they lost 4-1 to City at the Etihad. Means that City march on at the top of the table, and Manchester United, well, what do they do? Let's have a listen to Roy Keane. Well, I'll tell you what he said last night. He said they did give up. For a player in a derby or any game, it's unforgivable, really. There's ways to lose football matches, but the way United lost it today, they stopped running, gave up, players not running back. That's what I don't understand. You should play with a bit of pride. It has to kick in at some stage. I forgive mistakes, but you have to run back. I could write down 5 or 6 players who I think should never play for Manchester United again. Just shameful. The old saying of men versus boys, they gave up, shame on them. So, what did you make of it all, Jay?
Well, I totally agree with what he's saying, to be honest. It was a shocking performance. First half, they were okay. Yeah. You know, they hit them on the counter-attack. They looked dangerous, and you'd think, okay, you know, they've got a chance. But second half, absolutely offered nothing. As soon as they went 3-1 down, it was kind of game over then. And then their heads just go. But yeah, Roy Keane's absolutely right with what he was saying. The amount of times players give the ball away. Paul Pogba gives the ball away, and I actually watched him because I had him on player cam because I wanted to, because everyone digs him out about his tracking back, and he give the ball away 3 or 4 times, and he doesn't move. He just stands there and watches, and that happens a lot with a lot of the players. Man City give the ball away instantly, 4 or 5 of them trying to win it back, and there's ways to lose. There's ways to lose games. I've lost plenty of them. I've been on loads of hidings to Manchester United and Man City. The one thing you can't do is give up. Your head can't go down. You have to keep fighting. You have to go around and just try and, even if you know you're nowhere near the ball and you know they're going to demoralise it by keeping it, it's a derby. You have to keep running. You have to keep putting an effort in. And Manchester United just don't, for me, just look like they care enough about trying to win football matches for that club.
Why don't we hear from talkSPORT football correspondent Alex Crook? He was on the show last night, Darren Bent's Boot Room, and he said this is the worst Manchester United side he has seen in his lifetime.
In some ways, it's what the owners deserve. It's what the Glazer family deserve, because the way that football club has been run since Sir Alex Ferguson and David Gill departed has been nothing short of appalling. And if you keep making bad decision after bad decision, if you keep thinking that just because you were a big club once, that gives you a divine right to play regular Champions League football and contest for trophies. It doesn't work like that. This group of Manchester United players is the worst group of Manchester United players that I've seen in my lifetime.
Ali, where do you start trying to figure out what the core root of the problem is with Manchester United?
You look at Manchester United right now. When can you see them winning the league again, right? We spoke about Liverpool last, they won the first time in 30 years, wasn't it? Excuse me. I'm not saying it's going to be 30 years. However, looking at them right now, looking at that second half, it could be. Honestly, they are absolutely miles off it.
Yeah, I don't agree with Crookie there, though, saying that they're not the worst team I've ever seen. They've got some unbelievable players in their side.
Of course they have, but
they've got a lack of direction at the minute. With Rangnick, I don't think the players are really having, what he's about and what he's trying to bring to the table. I don't think he's anywhere near good enough to manage Manchester United.
See, the fact of the matter is, you look at Arsenal, right? Arsenal have got a bit of direction about them. Arsenal, they might not finish fourth, but I think if I'm an Arsenal fan right now, I'm looking at Arsenal. I know we're having a laugh earlier on in the discussion. Arsenal, you can see what they're trying to do, and they've got players that are working hard for each other, and they've got a togetherness. They're united in their attempts to move forward. I don't see that with Tottenham, and I don't see it with Manchester United. I see it with West Ham.
I mean, I'm just looking at the game. It's on there on the screen, and there's just not that urgency from Manchester United that they used to have. That urgency where Man City, we know they keep the ball, we know they're brilliant at it, but when they're moving it from side to side, there's no urgency from Pogba, from Fred, from McTominay to really go after them and say, "Come on, let's go and get these." It's 1-1 in the game. They've 25 minutes gone. They're there for the taking if we really go at it and go for them. But there's not that urgent belief and that sort of grit and determination to come on, you're Manchester United. It's not acceptable to turn up to a Manchester derby and then I think I saw a stat that had 98% possession in the last 15 minutes or something, which is
92.
92.
I take your point.
Come on,
take your point.
It's not good enough. Go and snap someone if you have to.
What would annoy Roy Keane and all Manchester United fans watching it It's not the actual defeat, but it's the manner of defeat. There was a resignation about Manchester United's second half, which was unacceptable for the supporters. I mean, we've all been beaten.
They do demoralise you, though, Man City, though, don't they? You know, like when you playing against Man City is just. For me, it's like playing against Manchester United back in the day. They demoralise you. They just keep the ball. They keep passing. They keep pressing. You know, when they get in the box, there's 5 or 6 of them in there every time.
See, the flip side of the coin is, Jamie.
It's easy to say, come on, do more. But when you can't get near them, it feels like they've got 14 players on the pitch.
And I think that's a valid point. The fact that Pep Guardiola's come out and said second half is the best it gets for Man City, that's more or less what he said, would indicate that they're going to do that to MD no matter who they're playing. However, you've got to look for Manchester United. Did they do enough to attempt to get the ball back, to stop City? Was there enough passion, aggression?
But where's the direction, though, Ali? Do you think next season it will change?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying.
Because I can't see it changing. I think Newcastle could finish above Man United next season.
Do you?
Yeah. Why not? You look at Newcastle now, with the way they're playing, they're performing, the money that they're going to spend in the summer, and you've got a manager in Eddie Howe who I think all of a sudden has got his sort of magic factor back again. I look at Newcastle and think, well, if they continue that sort of way that they're going, and they invest 300-400 million in players in the summer, they can finish above Manchester United.
Newcastle are unbeaten in the last 8 in the Premier League, which for a team that couldn't buy a win at the beginning, yes, it's a big difference, and still missing players. The one thing I say about Manchester United is who they get in will have a big factor, or big factor on that club. If they have their eye on somebody already, and it's a Ten Hag, as the guys were talking about last night, or it's a Pochettino, do you not think that's going to change, making these groups of individuals a team again?
No, I don't think it is.
The mentality of players.
So you think it's the players rather than the leader?
I think it's a combination of two. I think that the Manchester United will not get back anywhere near the top with the current playing squad. Miles off it. They're going to have to. It's going to take a total revamp. That's how I think it could be years and years.
I think it's a change of mentality. The mentality at Manchester United is not just nowhere near what it used to be. It's like they accept getting beat. That was never an option 10 years ago. When you played against Manchester United, it was unacceptable to just get rolled over. You know, I remember a few games when Rooney would play and they were getting beat and he would go and absolutely nail someone, or, you know, someone would get someone by the scruff of the neck. I just don't see that in this Manchester United team. It's like they just accept, we're not good. We're not good enough. We're not as good as Man City. That's not, that mentality needs to change if they want to be successful again, because Man City and Liverpool ain't going to stop. They're not going to keep getting, you know, they're going to keep progressing. They're going to keep the standard and the level that Manchester United have got to get back to that level. So there needs to be a complete mentality change there.
Are you saying that Newcastle could finish above Manchester United as they are at the moment, or are you saying it because you know that they're going to dip into the market in the summer?
Newcastle are going to sign in the summer, right? They're going to sign some decent players. But I just look at it and, you know, I look at English managers right now. David Moyes being in charge of the transfers, and look what he's done with that side.
He's not English.
British managers. And, you know, Eddie Howe, all of a sudden now he's going to be given the checkbook to spend money. You know, Ralph Rangnick, you know, how many foreign managers come in and end up signing players and you think, they're miles off it. Who are these players that he's signing? Look at the recruitment of some of the players they bring in. But I look at Eddie Howe at Newcastle and think, you know what? They're going to give him some money. They're going to sign good players. They could finish above Manchester United. I look at Aston Villa, Steven Gerrard. You know, he's been given the role now to go and sign the players you want, and you think, you know what, he's going to sign top players and players that are right to play in the Premier League. I think Newcastle are going to be the same. It's about time that British managers got the money to spend at a big club and say, right, I can do this, I can take this club to the next level. Because they never really get an opportunity.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.